See,
That
it
looks like
wasn't
fake
that
Lego,
bad
that
this
base
time.
plate. It looks like
What's
fake
that?
Lego. There's no branding on that. Do you notice?
No brand.
Because
It's
hey,
a Lippin
at least it's a
countdown.
lot shorter. It's bearable, and then by the time people come in, we're all good. And talking about people that come in, look who's in nice and early on the dot, Mr. Dan. How are you, champion?
Man.
Hope you're
I'm
all
glad
good.
we got to the end of that countdown. I was really disappointed last weekend when I didn't get to see what happened in the end.
Yeah, you had to wait this week for the finale.
Yeah, I know, right? Jeez, like a 2-part series.
Oh,
Is it worth
it's
it?
anything. You've got to keep the viewers engaged. You got to keep them on the edge of it.
Hang on, don't we have a Cheap Jokes countdown coming soon? Weren't you working on the replacement for that one?
Yep, totally forgot.
So tonight's episode 23. We'll have it ready by episode 50. Should be sweet.
Nice.
Yeah. One day.
Lego Andy, how are you, mate? Parko, he's back in the building.
Hey, Paco.
Earning his big dollars as he does. Lucky man.
Look at all my peeps showing up over here. They must
What's
miss
that,
me.
Dan?
I said, look at all my peeps showing up over here. They must miss me.
Mate. They don't have to pay to watch you on my channel, so it's all good.
They don't have to pay to watch me on mine either.
Oh, sorry, that was your OnlyFans. Sorry, I get that mistaken. My bad.
Yeah, no, that's different altogether. Yeah.
Only hand.
And it's, I was going to say only fan. Yeah, there's no fans involved.
Oh, I'd pay for it.
That's for only Dan's.
I watched it for 2 hours the other week, Dan. That was great.
All right, Cheap Jokes, we'll start with you. How's your week been?
Yeah, good week. Pretty busy, overcommitting myself with too much stuff and just getting on with it. So I've got a couple of late nights coming up with some building.
Just getting on with it. I like to hear of that. Cat and the Go as well. Joe, you're the only nerd. Takes on an own, buddy. Dan, worth every cent, mate. It is. Especially, I think you put the new profile selfie up today, didn't you, Dan? You at the Lord of the Rings, the Hobbit town.
Oh, that was at Hobbiton, yeah. So while I was doing my online digital media course, like boring as batshit. So I was mucking around with taking photos of minifigures on my desk and redoing profile pictures. Yeah. Digital
I didn't mind. I've been there. It's not a bad place.
Mate, Hobbiton is my favorite place in the world, honestly. I'd go back there in a heartbeat. And I'll tell you what, I reckon it would be fantastic to be there right now because, well, there's no tourists, so it'd be pretty quiet. You'd get a decent walk around without a lot of people. Because man, they churned through people when it was fully open, fully going.
There you go. Brent is in as well. Welcome back, Brent. Definitely probably one of he's up there in our top 2 or 3 regulars. Gotta love that.
I love it.
Yeah, thanks for putting up with us.
Yeah, that's it.
Can you sign my instructions, Brent?
It's because we talk about him all the time.
Yeah, true. He's the most engaging, normal person we can talk about. Bilsy, how's your week? What have you been up to? What did you score yesterday, mate?
Couple of things. I picked up the Sesame Street set. I don't think that'll work. No, it won't work. But you can see my invisible Big Bird right there.
You know what he done? He just cut out a green piece of cardboard to look like Big Bird.
Also, the child as well. So, still waiting on a couple of other sets that hopefully will come out soon.
I love it how the child's mostly green and Big Bird is yellow, and your green screen cut out the yellow and left mostly the green from.
I know, right?
The same.
What the actual?
I think you might need to muck around with your gamma a bit or something.
Show us your Elmo.
Show us your Elmo.
I haven't opened that bag yet.
Show us your Oscar. Show us your Grouch.
Wait. Here's my Grouch. Ready?
Hey, there we go. That yellow's okay. That's weird.
No, that was like literally the closest minifig I had.
April said Invisible Big got to be worth millions.
Absolutely.
Almost as much as your $2 Nesquik bunny.
Oh, where's that? That's around here somewhere as well.
Andrew, Brent said send the book to him.
Yeah. I'll post it up.
Brent, then send it to me, and I'll add my signature underneath it. We'll double the value. Have you done anything exciting over the last week, Dan, that you're allowed to talk about?
No, nothing that I can talk about yet.
Damn, we both know. Probably, it's like Andrew and Dan have both been like doing cool stuff behind the scenes. They're just waiting for that date to get here already. It's like, we just want to talk about it already.
Pretty much.
Exciting stuff coming this week.
Well, I mean, hold on, here we go. Isn't Snuffleupagus supposed to be the invisible one?
Yes.
Yeah, very, very underrepresented Snuffy, unfortunately.
Snuffy.
Very often unseen.
Jesus, you guys. So I guess tonight's topic, we're going to chat, we'll dip in and talk of things in and about competitions, raffles, giveaways, all that kind of stuff around, paying money to go into a sort of a group, which has had a bingo to win Lego. And the thing that brought this on today was someone posted on one of the fan groups, these waffle creators are making a killing. Now, for those that are watching that don't know what a waffle is, it's just another rename to say raffle instead of waffle. I think it's a technicality sidestep to get around money and Facebook and all that kind of stuff. So what pretty much it is say, the easiest way to explain it is say you have a set, say a brickhead set. Here we go. Say you've got a brickhead set. This is worth, I think these are $30 on the shelf. You want $40 for it. So you tell people, I've got a raffle, $1 a ticket. I'm going to sell 40 tickets. When I get to 40 tickets, we're done. So if it's me having the holding the raffle, Matt, I've scored above and beyond retail, and someone out there out of the 40, 1 in 40 chance is lucky enough to get, the brickhead for $1. Yep. Now, someone brought it up today and in this post about, I can't believe they're making all this money. And then people are like, just as bad as eBay scalpers and all this. And I put my foot down. Nine times out of 10, I just ignore them type of arguments and stuff. But this time I just put pretty much simply, good on them. I don't see a problem with it at all. I'll start with you, Andrew. What do you reckon? What's your stance on that type of thing?
Yeah, I'm probably the same. Like, good on them. Like, people know what they're doing by buying a waffle ticket, and if that's where you want your money to go, as opposed to, investing it in some actual stuff, that's your choice. What's the difference from buying a lottery ticket?
The argument I had, it's like, it's not. They're not going out and buying 30 boxes and then raffling them 30 out and then making it out week by week. Most of the ones that I've seen and gone by, they might have collection, or they might go and buy them online or retail, and then they'll make their money back. And like that might be a bad example. They might have made $10, but so this is where it's come from as well. And me being fully transparent, last New Year's, this one particular page had a massive waffle, and I think it was $20 or $25 a ticket, and there was hundreds, and it was to win the carousel. I won the carousel. So I know it's not fake. I got the prize, 100%. It's all good. It all came to me. On the flip side, I've wasted money on waffles. I've won that one. And then obviously, like a gambler, you get the bite, and I've entered almost every single one after that. But it's not like they're going out, and it'd be the same as if I had the carousel and I'm going to sell it at whatever it's worth now, going price. I'm not going to sell it for the $2.99 or $3.99 it come out for. It's worth $1,800. Let's make a raffle and I make my money. Do you know what I mean? I personally don't see the bad side of it. I really don't.
There's not a lot of margin in it, and I think when you have a retired or a rare set like the carousel, it entices people to have a crack for $20 to try and win the set that they can't buy new on the shelf anymore or whatever.
I got a carousel I'm trying to move, and I might get on it.
I think it's totally different to flippers and scalpers, and it's you're right. It's a bit of fun, especially when there's ones that are purely charity driven as well. Like we've got a friend in our lug up here in Queensland that does it purely for charity. He donates his own set, sometimes a couple of $100, and it all goes to charity. He doesn't make anything off it. So when they're done like that, they're the ones I enter, and I think it's a bit of fun. And often their pages will clearly explain the terms, the conditions, the ins and outs of it. And when it's capped at people, they're not making hundreds of dollars off a set, because you can work out yourself exactly how they're making based on the ticket price and how many people are allowed in.
It's black and white when it comes to what they're making, for sure.
I don't have an issue with it either. I have an issue when someone lists 100, like the Sesame Street set, for example, $199 retail. It's flooded on Facebook Marketplace for $300. Why would you do that? I can still buy it off Shop at Home for $199 and get a gift with purchase. Like, it's crazy. That I hate.
So we need someone to not be on board with it. Dan, what's your opinions?
I'm going to sit on the fence here because I think that there is a place for it when it's used with the right intentions. Yep. But as per usual, like everything, people get greedy and then people start trying to make a living off it. So, so one of the groups I'm in on Facebook in New Zealand called Mega Fans of Lego, actually NZ Fans does the same thing. So they do Waffles. They have a sponsor supplier. They pay retail and they include the shipping price in the ticket price, and it's done 1 in 40, and it's the bonus ball from the lottery draw on a Saturday night. No one makes any money, right? So it's simple, and all it does is it gives an opportunity for people to get a cheap set based on the ticket price. And I have won in the past as well. I ended up winning. It was a double ideas draw, and I got Voltron and the fishing store. So, I have participated. But there's always the but. There are the people that take it to the nth degree, and there are now Facebook groups that only do 1 in 40s for profit. So they actually do go and take a $200 set and put a $400 price tag on the tickets. People feel like they're still getting a good chance at paying $5 a ticket for a $200 set, even though they're making $200 off the raffle, and they're doing multiple of them in a week. And then that just becomes, in my opinion, you're now feeding the gamble or the gambler in those people. Then you're not paying tax, and it's actually, theoretically, it's unlawful gambling. And the whole terminology of needing a waffle to cover up for a raffle speaks for itself.
Yeah. That's I get it. It's it's definitely two great points. Like even like you said on the first one, even though no one's making money and whatever, even if you're just making enough, like you said, to clear yourself and you're kind of getting people out there that almost gamble joy, I get it. To get that set, but if you're doubling the price to the point of stupid, that's a bit much.
But that happens, and that's the problem, right?
Yeah.
How many people actually go ahead and do this stuff for no better cause than to try and make a profit? Yeah. It's usually only the groups and charities or whatever that'll do it at no profit. But as soon as you get individuals involved, boom. Oh, it's an easy way to make money.
Well, you nailed it. That's what it is, though. It's it is a super easy way to make money. Because say the four of us, right? Say we all know the Colosseum's coming out next month, $5 a hit. Yeah, what's $5 to us? You know what I mean? We don't lose it. Oh, there's a chance there. But how many people? If it's not a 1 in 40, it could be like a 1 in 100, and they're popping $5 on that 1 in whatever. Where do you draw? Where's that line? I guess
you also don't know too. Like it might be 1 in 40 on a particular page or lug page or something. You don't know if they're doing 1 in 40 on another state, territory, country. They could be doing 1 in 40 in 60 different countries. At the end of the day, look, Johnny Smith won it. Well, yay for him. I didn't win this one. I'll enter next Tuesday. And then, so you don't know I guess, how many 1 in 40s for that particular raffle is going on. I guess you hope that they're legit, but I think the occasional random pop-up one for a charity is good spirit. But if you're having 2 or 3 a week from individuals, then I don't like that.
I don't see the point of doing it not for profit though. Like, unless it's going to a charity, I don't see the point in doing it to get your money back.
Yeah, see, and this is
What
what I mean.
work.
If you're, say, take the new sets out of it, if you've got like a Lego room like Bill's and you want to start shrinking down, you start, instead of putting it on, Marketplace, Gumtrees, Facebooks, and sitting there and copping all the, the low ballers and the people like me, you put it out there on a waffle, you're still getting rid of it and making your money. And then, why not just add an extra 5 tickets? It's a very fine line between, it's all right to, you're evil.
Yeah, who's checking the admin on this? Like, you keep going after you've got your 40, as if you wouldn't.
Exactly.
Oh, we've only got 5 tickets left, guys. Quick, get in.
Oh, well, see, and this is like what I mean. Like the waffle page that I won the carousel on, 100% open. Every entrant was in the comments. She put like it was legitimate. You can see that it's a very legitimate one. But yeah, obviously I get the ones, and I've seen, like, that's not just Lego. I've seen cars. There's car pages for waffles now. Here's $10 to buy the car. There's 1,000 tickets. You know what I mean? So it's not just 1 in 40s. It's you can do it for anything. Actually, no. Talk about that. PayPal me $1.
You would have no legal leg to stand on though if you'd won a carousel and your carousel never showed up. What are you going to do?
Well, that's it. Well, the one that was the waffle that I got, she mustn't have been making too much money because I started to pay for postage and handling.
Yeah, right.
So
I think that was early days for the raffle then too, because I was in the same draw and you won it, you bastard. But I think that was earlier days in the raffles or waffle back then too.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, I'm still in that middle thing. Like, yeah, I hate scalpers and the profit pushers and the ones that go and ruin all the day one purchases. But you'll find a lot of these waffles, they do have good release stuff, but then they're not. I don't know. I'm still for them. I think I don't mind it. I can't see the harm in it.
I think it's a different way to try and move sets, as you said, and I think it's exciting when it's older sets, retired sets, wanted sets, that sort of stuff. It certainly entices me to chuck $5 in for a ticket, even though I'm a very unlucky person. But when it comes to gambling.
Well, see, that's the thing. Paco brought it up earlier. It pretty much is, and you said it too, Dan. It pretty much is, a mask of gambling. But then so is every raffle.
I think I might do one. I might get into it. I've got a carousel to get rid of. But I've also got this. If I can,
we fed the beast. Listen to him.
yeah. So I've got this this purple building. So I might call it the purple waffle raffle.
The purple waffle.
Blue waffle. No, don't ever call it the blue waffle, and don't ever Google that, people. Anyway, Dan. So this is the perfect nail on the head, and this is why people do it, and this is why it's so I guess popular. For instance, the Sesame Street set today cost you yesterday $200, right? That's retail.
Yep.
So if a waffle page opened tonight and tickets are $10 for say 30 tickets, how do you look at it? She's making 300, but there's the chance you can pick it up for $10. 1 in 30. You know what I mean? Like, where's but the scalper that's selling it for 300? You're a dickhead.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's.
Oh, it'd always be your mates who win, surely.
I mean, I'm sure we can back and forth about it for a while. What'd you say?
Always make sure your mates win, wouldn't you?
You think?
Well, you could. I mean, like, and like I said, some of them, like Dan's, there's probably a lot of really scammy, real dodgy, bad, dirty ones out there. But then there's one, the profit ones. Big shout out to Joe as well. He's very open. He's very transparent. Every little thing you do, it's literally you're watching it happen. So
yeah.
Here we go, Andrew. And we've got
the thing is you got to look at the legitimacy and the transparency. So when the Facebook group that I'm in does it. It's the first 40 people to comment, they have to pay within 24 hours.
Yep.
And then a list is posted online before the draw takes place. So there is no he said, she said, or there's no guessing of who's in. Everybody knows who's in the draw, and it's up and posted prior to the draw happening. So, they seem that's pretty legitimate. And this is the thing, on the face of anything, you need to do your research. And if it looks, if it's been controlled, then
it's fairly legitimate.
Yeah.
Take it at face value, participate if you wish, and don't participate if you don't want to.
I mean, look how many people waste the money on them boys' homes, the boys' town home things.
Yep.
On the what?
That's
like prize homes, RSL prize homes.
You spend $30 for a ticket to win a mansion.
Brent
Waller, you've got to. There's our first. No, what are you shaking your hands for, Andrew? This is our first waffle. We're waffling off the book.
Yeah. No, I'll put a bid in. What's the ticket? What's the cost? Tell me how much.
10 tickets, $1 a ticket.
No, out.
Let's go through these comments. April, the problem is, how do you know how legitimate it is? How many people get scammed out of their money? No one actually gets a set. Yeah. So like you said, Dan's one, and Dan's is a good example. It shows you, like you said, you've got the list, you've got the time limit. It's very transparent. Some are obviously really, really out there. Dan, don't like the odds, walk away. I mean, I guess that's the bottom line, but it is that
some people can't though. Some people get to a point where they can't walk away.
And then here, Paco said, look, the only harm is for the gamblers, when they're spending $200-300 a week. Now, I know a lot of them, and obviously Dan's one as well, you're only allowed one entry. I'm assuming yours, Dan?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
when you say mine, it's not mine. It's in a group that I'm in.
Oh, the one you're talking about. Yeah.
I've never run a raffle. I give stuff away for free, okay?
But then if you're spending $200 or $300 a week, just go buy the set.
Yeah.
Right.
Like if I had $300 a week to spend on Lego, I'd be happy. I'd be laughing.
I think people kind of like giving away some cash. So you look at Twitch. So my mate got into Twitch a while back, and this is how I first learned about Twitch. He was doing the video game streaming, and he was going quite well, and people were just throwing money at him for playing a video game. And I didn't understand it. But people are just giving him, $5, $10. One guy threw $200. I'm like, what the hell for? He's just playing video games.
Yeah, people pay Dan on Twitch. I can't believe it either.
It's crazy.
No, you know what's crazy? Your old mate Brock's mate, the money he's making just from cutting wood.
Yeah,
over in New Zealand.
He only gets money from subs. He doesn't allow donations.
Oh yeah, too nice of a bloke.
Yes.
Here we go. Yeah. So yeah, Andy's backing you up as well. Obviously, the groups, the ones are pretty legit. Yeah, and the one me and Bill look at, it seems fairly legit most weeks as well. And the good one about, I don't know about your one, Dan, like you said, it's obviously retail supplied. The waffle that I really like is this group finds the real super rare stuff. Like I've seen a monorail in there. I've seen the Nesquik bunny pops up every now and then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess the other thing too, for a little bit of context on our one, is the ones in the groups that I'm in, the retailer sponsors the group as well, and provides prizes every month for activities and stuff like that. So by doing the waffle and buying the set at retail, they're actually helping the retailer with a little bit of turnover. And they don't do it every week. To be honest, they may not even do it once a month. You might get a month where you get two, and you might not get one for a month or 6 weeks. So, and it's not every day. But and generally, they are sort of reasonable value sets as well. So, as somebody said before, it's an opportunity to get a set that you might not otherwise afford. But they don't smash it every single week. People don't have to part with money every single week.
So can I buy your fishing house and Voltron for what you paid for the ticket?
Both of those were used in other projects. Prior to becoming an RLFM, remember those projects? I can show you the video if you like.
Yeah, what projects?
Voltron
You
was
mean the hundreds of dollars that me and Bill still have to spend on Bricklink? So Andrew, what about you? Do you enter any of these? You enter any competitions?
I don't. I know I've seen them a couple of times, but I've never really given them the time of day. I've kind of just looked at it and been like, meh, probably dodgy, kept moving.
That's a fair call.
Yeah, anything I want. Like, I don't know. Like, I know the odds are good, but it's still odds that I'm not willing to deal with.
Well, see, that's the thing, and Bill brought it up before. Some are the 1 in 40s, and some are, I don't think the ones that I follow anyway. I don't think I've ever seen 1 in 1,000. Like, they're never big numbers.
They're never big numbers. And the one that we're all talking about is always up front. Like, if there's 40 tickets, all 40 entrants are named in the comments. Like, there's no hidden or anything like that. I mean,
the Bucko's odds.
God, come on!
Wow,
I've entered
66.66% women success rate.
And look, it's not even got decent sets.
Jeez, man.
Yeah, wow.
That's how you get addicted.
And Drew as well. I won the Waffle a few months ago. It's a set I've wanted. Yeah, and so here's where I guess I'll find a lot of people that will. Not like me in a way, where I won the carousel set and I sold it within 2 weeks.
Good profit.
I didn't want it. Oh, yeah, 100% profit on my end.
Pays for all those other waffles you're entering. It's your waffle money.
Probably evened out now.
Yeah.
No, I haven't put that much money in. But yeah, like, you know what I mean? It's, you can look at it both ways. It could be sets that you're dying to want, or, you could be like, oh, man, that set's worth $1,000. Oh, I could put $10 in, and then it becomes a total gamble. It's a total. Don't worry about the Lego. I'm just worried about the flipping of the coin.
You know what? Stuff eBay. There's a website in this, like a waffle waffle website, where instead of bidding for an item, you like, it's all raffle. It's all raffle. That'd be a pretty cool site. Make it a bit more legit.
There probably is. I mean, someone in the comments might tell us there probably is like an auction type, eBay type. Buy the boys' homes. Buy your tickets for $30 and.
Well, there are laws around raffles and gambling, so you have to tread very carefully.
Yeah.
And I would imagine that some of them probably break the law by going over the value of like your meat raffle style thing.
Of course.
You probably even have you even have to claim meat raffles technically.
Mm-hmm.
Because you always see, buy your tickets, tax deductible and all that.
Your prize has to be a certain percentage of the ticket sales. You can't, like, depending on what state or territory you're in, they are governed by laws. You can't sell X amount of tickets for it to be a legit raffle compared to the value of the prize.
Mm.
I'm the same as you. I've entered a couple but never won anything.
Here we go. Jesus, how's this? Look, he went through a good run and won 6 sets in 2 weeks.
Jesus.
How much did you spend all up though? I need to know the.
Well, see, there's the flip thing. Imagine say Bill dropping a waffle once a month, last 12 months. $10, $10. Yes, I won a V-dub, and it's like, oh man, they're $100 now.
Yeah.
Still cool, I guess you won it for the $10, but yeah. Andy, I've never no such thing as free Lego in my life.
No, I concur.
One day.
Dan, any comment?
Most of them, hold on.
No comment on that, mate. What are we talking about? Free Lego? I don't know. Look, if I had to weigh up the free stuff versus the hourly rate or the amount of hours that I put into it, I don't think it would add up. So
yeah, I mean, it's a horrible curse, but
it would in New Zealand dollars.
We're not that far off you, mate.
Oh, too funny. All right, Cheap Jokes, what's coming up for you for the next week?
So I word on the street there might be some announcements this week, so I'm kind of preparing for those. So we'll be able to talk about that next week. Interesting tune that you're making. So yeah, I've just got some stuff to work on.
Builder, I'm guessing we're going to dive deep on Wednesday night into the wing, the bat wing.
Yeah, we're going to keep going on the bat wing. It's starting to get good and quite big now. So if you haven't watched this on Wednesday, jump in. We're going to attack that some more on Wednesday. In the meantime, I'll keep going on Sesame Street.
Was there any significant to why there was the 2 hidden hearts in the build?
No, I think they were just using it for the angled piece.
Yeah, it was about, it made it fit.
Yeah, it made it fit, and so far the hearts only come in that colour.
Yeah.
And I think it worked well next to the bat logo that's in there as well. So it's kind of a love Batman sort of thing.
I had a look ahead, Bill. That's where we're up to next. There's some hidden bat logos.
Spoiler.
Thanks for ruining the movie for me.
Alert.
Sorry.
So, Dan, how long do we got to wait until your next big video?
To the one that I can't talk about. It's still a couple of weeks away yet.
Okay.
How big would you describe this video as being?
Can you build it in a day?
I'd probably describe it in and around like the 9,000 piece mark.
Wow, that's a big video.
It's a big video, yeah.
And I heard it wasn't built in a day. If you get it, you get it.
Oh, well, I'm sure you'll get round to seeing it soon.
You might.
Is it going to be a full video, or is it going to be like
section
a section?
It was going good until you did that.
It'll be just what's left.
I just wanted to be a part of it.
Just what's left.
That's what's left.
Well, we look forward to said video.
Yes, just the bits that Christians didn't want.
Everybody, don't forget cheapjokes.com. Go and check out his latest blog about the Lego Masters in Sweden as well. Even he didn't write it. It's on his website. Go and check it out. Dan is obviously between the bricks, and me and Bilza will be back on Wednesday night. See you later.